Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go now.
First carry for Darius Geis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Geis with the carry on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a run with Geis. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Throwing on second and long. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Third and short yardage. Cousins. He's going to go for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Haskins and the Redskins come up first and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Geis. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's Geis. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. From the gun, Haskins on third down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. And they'll indeed go for it with Haskins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is Geis. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Flush to his right. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 31. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They toss it to Thompson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
2nd down and goal. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Right there. 54, Mike. I got you, son. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Mike 1. It's
On 3rd and goal, Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. Complete. Richardson has it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll come out in the pistol. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Chris Thompson there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. He'll buy some time right. And this one complete to Reed. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay? You did great. Not a bad job. Hey. Writing down your ad-libs. If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. On second down, it's Thompson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving? Here we go, the first carry for the former Viking Peterson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run.
On second and 7, Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Redskins have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Cousins now to throw on first down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins again. It's caught inside the 25. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Bravo.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And He will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
He's checking crack.
Second half starts with a run by Abdullah. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, this time Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 19. On first down, Abdullah. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. They go with Abdullah again. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They run. Abdullah. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 3-yard touchdown run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
We've got this.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
54, Mike, 54, walk 54, walk 54.
On the carry, Thompson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They run again with Peterson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On first down, this is Geis. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On second down, Peterson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
Again, Peterson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Hopkins' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. They run again on first down. Cook, and able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. On the ground, it's Cook. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Trying the power game with Ham, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and fake it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got playing to catch.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They'll run on 1st down. Thompson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They go with Thompson again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. We just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one goes for 24 yards. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. One last shot now for Cousins. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.